It may be the most important picture you'll ever have taken. A high-tech image with remarkable clarity that can help diagnose your medical condition and potentially save your life. Advanced medical imaging, all the services you need with convenience and compassion. Northcrest Medical Center, bringing exceptional care to our community.
Well, my name is David Hindman, Hindman. I'm Chief of Police of Millersville, Tennessee Police Department. Approximately between the hours of 5:45 p.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. In the city of Millersville, located at the 1200 block of McMuntry Road, a young child at the age of 7 years, 10 months, was playing in a driveway at her home. As the neighbor was backing out of the driveway, the neighbor did not see the child in the rearview mirror and completely ran over the 7-year-old child, and the child is deceased. We know who the child is, but because we're in the preliminary parts of our investigation, I'm not going to release the name at this time. The parents do know about the death of their child. I have spoken with the parents, and we do have a individual that was driving the vehicle. We have them detained. We are going to be interviewing this individual. We have protocol for a driver that is involved in a fatality, and we're following those protocols according to our policy and procedures. At the preliminary part of the investigation, we suspect there was alcohol involved. We don't know how much. We do know that we are going to test the driver for the blood alcohol content. That is part of the protocol. We are also looking into other witnesses that were at the scene and interviewing them as well. This is a tragic accident, but if alcohol is involved, then we will carry it a step further beyond an accident phase. I think it was just a family gathering. Just simple families out enjoying the day, the weekend, out in their yards barbecuing, and unfortunately it turned into a tragedy. They were neighbors. It's a shared driveway. It's like if you want to envision the driveway, it's like a letter Y. It breaks off in, two driveways breaks off into one exit, a wide exit. The vehicle was a Ford F-150 pickup. It's in the 1990s, late 90s model. It's just a normal pickup.
Wasn't modified, right?
Not modified. It was just a normal black and color Ford F-150 pickup. If he is found to be impaired, then most likely the charge will be reckless homicide. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of it was not on an interstate or a public thoroughfare, but it happened on private property. As far as penalty-wise for reckless homicide, that's probably most likely it will be a felony, and it will carry a 2 to 4 year sentence. I think that's what the law states. The coroner called, and as well as the the emergency technicians that were there and the paramedics. The child was pronounced deceased at the scene. We've been very fortunate that we've called several pastors to the scene. Several answered the call and has come out and has been gracious to counsel the parents, witnesses, and my staff and the fire staff as well. Just, because it is a tragedy. This is a very, very tragic event. And no one wants to see a child die in this circumstances like this. The scene of the incident, the house and the two homes are mobile homes. They're less than 50 foot from the McMuntry Road itself, from the shoulder of the road. Nothing extraordinary about the homes, just family dwellings, well kept. Both families have never given us any problem. I've never seen or have any calls that have occurred at those addresses. At this time, we're in the preliminary part to find out the details, exactly what happened. And there were several witnesses, so we'll be able to gather enough detail to find out exactly what happened and how it happened. It is considered a crime scene at this time until we name it or until we declare it different. We're investigating it as a reckless homicide. Yes, we're going to keep it closed for a while in case our detectives need to go back up and refamiliarize themselves with any part of the scene. It was discovered that we have actual video of the accident itself, and which is shocking. I just saw the video, and we are, like I said in the preliminary, before we do anything further, we're going to conduct our investigation thoroughly, with care, and with finesse to make sure we get every T crossed and every I dotted before we make our minds up on what we're going to do in this incident. Again, let me say that it is a tragic incident, a tragic accident. We are looking at several parts of the investigation, what witnesses saw, what witnesses will say, what the driver himself will say. We're also looking at, we did take the driver to the hospital to get his blood alcohol content. We're going to wait, we definitely need to wait, find out what that says before we make up our minds as to what avenue we will take and what venue we will go to. We immediately took him from the scene. He consented to giving us a blood sample, and so we took him immediately to the hospital, and a phlebotomist took the blood sample for us, and it has been entered into evidence and sealed as evidence, and will be submitted to the TBI by Monday morning. Well, it doesn't show any misdoings by the driver himself. You know, it's just a normal backing up procedure. It's just a normal everyday person leaving their driveway. So that's what we're looking at. It was a family member taking video of family having fun, and it just happened in the background of the video. So it's very, very tragic. The video did show the light, bring a light, you know, a lot of questions that we had. But again, we still want to investigate further. We want to make sure we cover every aspect that we can in this investigation and not leave no stone unturned. He is cooperating fully with this investigation, right, without a doubt.
Of course, he is very distraught himself.
You know, he's extremely distraught. We didn't see gravel spin. We didn't see him speed out. You know, things like that. Just a normal avenue how you and I leave our driveway every day. It's a tragic accident right now, you know, and we will know more in our investigation by speaking with the witnesses. We will know more when we receive the results from the BAC, blood alcohol content, and we will be able to answer questions more clearly then. Anytime you have children playing in the yard or in neighbors' yards, you know, always slow down. Always watch the children themselves. You know, watch what you're doing. I personally have always been able to say that when I'm around children, even when I'm patrolling in a patrol car, I slow down to crawl speed just because I want to make sure the children are safe. And you know, we tend to really pay attention backing out. Use more than your mirrors. Turn around in the seat. Look behind you. You know, instead of your mirrors. Use your eyes, not just the mirrors, when you back out.
Buying a house is one of the biggest decisions you can make in your life. But it doesn't start with a signature. It starts with a great relationship with a realtor you can trust. Tennessee Realty Partners has over 200 years of combined real estate experience, and our company is service-driven. With a history dating all the way back to 1978, Tennessee Realty Partners is here with the latest technology to serve your needs, whether you're buying or selling your home. So when it's time to make those tough decisions, remember that Tennessee Realty Partners is here and ready to serve your needs. The final decision is, of course, up to you. But getting you there, well, that's our job. We're Tennessee Realty Partners. Because remember, it doesn't start with a signature, it starts with a great realtor that you can trust. Tennessee Realty Partners.